Hello guys, this is InfoRx. We are the tech experts. If you need tech-related information, subscribe our channel and click the bell button. Follow our social media pages. Okay, let's go to the topic. iQOO Z9x 5G review. When everyone is busy proving their mettle in the mid-premium range, iQOO has taken a different approach. The company is targeting the budget segment with the launch of iQOO Z9x, which is the affordable variant of iQOO Z9, starting at $12,999. The phone comes packed with a Snapdragon 6 Gen 1, a 6,000 mAh battery, and a 6.7-inch 120Hz adaptive display. Design. The iQOO Z9x maintains a familiar design language that closely resembles its sibling, the Z9. Available into color options, Tornado Green and Storm Gray. The review unit we received was the latter variant. The iteration comes with a matte finish, and the good thing about the rear panel is that it effectively mitigates smudges and fingerprints, maintaining a clean and pristine appearance. The phone also comes with a 3.5mm headphone jack, which is conveniently located at the bottom alongside the Type-C port, and a speaker grille. The volume and power buttons are strategically positioned along the right edge, while the SIM tray resides on the left side. Interestingly, the power button doubles as a fingerprint sensor, offering a swift and accurate biometric authentication experience. Furthermore, the iQOO Z9x boasts an IP60 rating for water and dust resistance, an uncommon feature in this price segment. Display. The iQOO Z9x sports a 6.72-inch LCD display with FHD+ 2408 by 1080 resolution, offering a sharp and detailed visual experience. While not an old panel, the display impresses with its 120Hz refresh rate for smooth scrolling and animations, as well as a peak brightness level of 1000 nits for excellent visibility even in direct sunlight. Complementing the visual experience is a stereo speaker setup that delivers powerful and immersive audio, making the Z9x a compelling multimedia and gaming device in its price segment. OS. The iQOO Z9x runs on Funtic OS 14, which is based on the latest Android 14 operating system. While Android 14 brings a host of new features and improvements, Funtic OS adds its own layer of customizations and additional features on top of the stock Android experience. Processor. The iQOO Z9x is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 chipset, a mid-range processor designed to deliver a balanced performance for everyday tasks and moderate gaming. The device is available in 3 RAM variants: -4GB, 6GB, and 8GB, with 128GB of internal storage across all variants. In the review unit we tested, which featured the higher-end 8GB RAM configuration, the performance was generally smooth and responsive for day-to-day tasks such as browsing social media, streaming videos, and multitasking between apps. In the CPU tests, the device scored an impressive 936 in the single-core test and a respectable 2,812 in the multi-core test, demonstrating its ability to handle demanding workloads efficiently. Furthermore, the GPU test yielded a score of 1343, indicating that the device carries enough prowess to handle casual and moderate gaming workloads. The combination of the processor and ample RAM ensures a reasonably smooth gaming experience, making the device a viable option for mobile gamers on a budget. Camera. The iQOO Z9x features a dual camera setup on the rear, consisting of a 50MP primary sensor accompanied by a 2MP bokeh sensor. For selfies and video calls, there's an 8MP front-facing camera. While the camera setup may not be groundbreaking, it delivers a decent performance, especially in well-lit conditions. During the day, the primary camera shines, capturing detailed images. With appealing color reproduction, the dynamic range is good, ensuring that highlights and shadows are well preserved in most scenarios. However, the HDR mode can sometimes overexpose images, so it's best used judiciously. Low light photography is a different story. while the night mode manages to capture acceptable images in dimly lit environments. It's important to temper your expectations. The level of detail and noise control may not match that of more expensive flagships, but the results are still sufficient for casual photography. The selfie camera performs admirably in daylight, though it tends to smooth out facial details, which may or may not be desirable depending on personal preferences. In low-light conditions, however, capturing a satisfactory selfie may require a few attempts. Battery. One of the standout features of the iQOO Z9x is its massive 6,000 mAh battery. The phone easily lasts an entire day, even with heavy usage involving tasks like gaming, video streaming, and extensive web browsing. Additionally, the phone supports 44W fast charging, allowing users to quickly top up the battery when running low on juice. The impressive battery life and fast charging capabilities make the iQOO Z9x a strong choice for users who value long-lasting battery performance. 5G performance. The device supports both SA standalone and NSA non-standalone 5G networks, and it is compatible with Airtel 5G Plus and GeoTrue 5G networks. 5G performance on the iQOO Z9x was on the lower side when compared to some devices I tested recently, but the device renders good cellular connectivity and fast internet speeds with lower latency compared to the 4G network. The smartphone did not get hot even when I used it as a Wi-Fi hotspot, and I was able to access the internet on my laptop for hours without any interruptions. A well-packaged, affordable 5G smartphone, the iQOO Z9x, is a phone that offers a solid core smartphone performance with exceptional battery life. It helps that it also looks good while being tough. Excellent day-to-day performance. The iQOO Z9x, priced around 15,000 rupees, offers a solid user experience and impressive battery life. Powered by the Snapdragon 6 Gen 1, it handles everyday tasks like web browsing, social media, and video streaming smoothly, and supports moderate gaming with reduced graphics settings for titles like BGMI and COD Mobile. Available in for 6th, 8GB RAM variants with 128GB storage. The 6GB RAM model is recommended to avoid multitasking bottlenecks. It is a microSD card slot that allows up to 1TB of additional storage. The software experience is what one can expect from an iQOO smartphone. It ships with Android 14 with a bunch of bloatware. iQOO has assured to major Android OS upgrades and 3 years of security updates. Its 6,000 mAh battery, coupled with 44W fast charging, ensures all-day use for heavy users and up to 2 days for moderate users. The fast charger is included in the box. A decent display. The 6.72-inch screen on the iQOO Z9x is neither too small nor too big and offers up to 120Hz refresh rate. As someone who watches a lot of videos and movies on the go, I would have preferred a low refresh rate OLED panel, but that's a personal preference. The phone comes with a pre-installed screen protector which effectively guards against everyday scratches from objects like keychains but provides limited protection against accidental falls. The bezels are slightly uneven, and there's also a blue halo-like effect when the screen is fully white. The punch hole cutout enhances the modern look and screen-to-body ratio. As this is an LCD screen, the contrast isn't great, and this becomes evident while watching videos. Regular users won't find this much of an issue, but those switching from an old screen might see it as a downgrade. The iQOO Z9x 5G, a more affordable variant of the Z9 5G, has been launched with a focus on performance. Sharing many features with the Vivo T3X, it aims to deliver impressive capabilities at a competitive price. The iQOO Z9x is a performance-oriented smartphone ideal for budget-conscious users. It boasts a massive 6,000 mAh battery, a bright display, and a good stereo speaker setup, enhancing the multimedia experience. However, its cameras may not meet everyone's expectations. Design and display. The iQOO Z9x closely resembles the standard Z9 in design, featuring a similar camera island. It is available in Tornado Green and Storm Gray. The Tornado Green variant has a sleek design with brush strokes on the rear panel that gleam under light. The phone includes a 3.5mm headphone jack, Type-C port, and a speaker grill at the bottom with volume and power buttons on the right. The power button doubles as a fingerprint sensor. The device is IP64 rated for dust and water resistance. The 6.72-inch LCD display offers FHD+ resolution, a 120Hz refresh rate, and 1000 nits peak brightness. It provides a satisfactory viewing experience for its price range, with the stereo speakers adding to the visual enjoyment. Cameras. The iQOO Z9x features a 50MP primary sensor and a 2MP bokeh sensor with an 8MP front camera. It performs well in daylight, delivering detailed images with good color reproduction. However, the HDR mode can sometimes overexpose images. In low light, the camera's performance is acceptable but not outstanding. The selfie camera smoothens facial details and struggles in low light. Performance and software. Powered by the Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 chipset, the iQOO Z9x offers up to 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. It handles everyday tasks smoothly and performs well in benchmarks and gaming. The device runs Funtic OS 14 based on Android 14, offering a smooth UI optimized for the 120Hz refresh rate. The brand promises 2 years of major OS updates and 3 years of security updates. Battery and charging. The standout feature of the iQOO Z9x is its 6000 mAh battery. With 4W fast charging support, it lasts an entire day even with heavy usage and charges from 20% to 100% in about 61 minutes. Priced from $12,999 to $15,999. Depending on the variant, the iQOO Z9x competes with the Moto G64, POCO X6 Neo, and Realm P1 5G. It excels in performance, battery life, and design but falls short in camera quality compared to some rivals. Overall, it offers great value for its price. And finally, the new iQOO Z9x emerges as a good option for budget-conscious consumers seeking a balance of performance, battery life, and features without compromising on essentials. It is going head-to-head with competitors like the Xiaomi Redmi 12 5G. With its robust Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 chipset, ample RAM and storage configurations, and a massive 6000 mAh battery with 4W fast charging support, the device delivers a well-rounded performance that is more than sufficient for its target group. Additionally, the inclusion of features like a 120Hz refresh rate, stereo speakers, and IP60 for water resistance further enhances the overall packaging. Thanks for watching this video. For more information, touch with us. If any query related things video, ask in comments section. Bye until then.